Hello, survivors. Hello, how we doing? Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I hope you're having a good Monday. Chilling out before the week ahead. Oh, we got the drop bonus territories. I just noticed that. Let's see if we get anything good on this. Let's see if we get any damn goodies. I'm not sure which stage I'm doing. I think I'm doing the one for ghillie suits. We shall see though. Are we doing the one for ghillie suits? Let's see if we get one. Ghillie suit. We are not. We're going to get a flak jacket, but I think that is the one for ghillie suits. 40% item chance. Is that the one for ghillie suits? It is. I do actually kind of farm these for the flak jackets and beanies right now. Those are things I need the most because of the training grounds. I do not do intense training right now. Is it intense? Which one's the one? I think it's intense. Right now I'm not doing any intense training. Yeah, intensive training. I've got 2 heavy training going on. Intensive training is really hard to keep up. It just costs a lot of high-end stuff. It's hard to keep one of those up. But I'll probably bring it back soon. Okay, who we got in chat? What's up, Keith? Bretland, ICB, top 3. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys. What's up, GB? How you doing, man? Captain War, hello. I'm doing good, thanks. Thanks for asking. What's up, Moon? Welcome to the stream. CH as well, Junior. The Get Weird. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Chill Monday stream. You know how it goes. If you need flax and beanies, you should run 42.1 to 4. Yeah, but the reason I do the one I do is because it's got a chance of getting the top stuff as well, you know? Like, I've got a chance of getting the top stuff. I don't mind getting ghillie suits and stuff. I still need that stuff, but like, wait, what did you say? 42 point. Yeah, where is it? Sit down. Okay, 42.1 to 4. I mean, I don't need this stuff. That's the thing. I don't need this stuff. I know the energy costs a little cheaper. By what? 3 energy? Yeah. All humans. I don't run stages so much. I don't run stages so much as when I say I run stages, I mean I use these. You know, I hit these up like that. You know, that's how I run the stages. That's how I use the energy, like excess energy, to get that stuff done. You know. You know. You know. Yeah, manually, I don't tend to run stages manually. I do road maps manually because you have to. You know. Fortunately, they are one wave and stuff, but it's a shame they didn't ever make it so that when you redo world map stages, it is one wave. Like the redo is one wave or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. It's like kind of in the sort of balancing act between making it worthwhile to use those tokens on, but yeah, it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. I should be using a drop leader here, really. Just finished ammo belt roadmap. Your alpha team is mental. Last stage, Uncle Sam has 479k HP. Yeah, I mean, he should just get one shot, pretty much, right? I don't think he has his passives. So, like, as long as you infect him and stun him, he's done. He's done. I think all of the stages, the characters had, like, hundreds of thousands of HP. I kind of like the idea They did this in the S-Class era, where they had like a roadmap. Do you guys remember? It was like this was honestly one of the most fun things that was in RTS. And they had these puzzle roadmaps, where it was like certain stages had really high defense, certain stages had really low defense, or like high HP, or like really high damage. For instance, they had the very last one was like 2 Abrahams, Outlast Abrahams. It was a 3-character stage, and you could only take 3 characters. That would be kind of cool. Like the puzzle stuff, I think they should do more of when it comes to team building. I thought that was pretty cool in the S-Class era, but they only ran it once, you know? They only ran it once. Unfortunately. What did I just see? I saw something gold. Maybe I think one of my teams has... Yeah, there we go. It's that. Zombody. Like, wasn't this like a... I think they just threw this in to one of something random. I can't remember. It was like it was literally just something random they added one time, right? I can't really remember. I want to say it was called like Alliance. Something Alliance? I don't know. What's up, Richards? Got to make that Diamond 5 run this week. Never made it yet. Good luck. Good luck. I just made Diamond 2 this week. I've been nice and pretty in Diamond 1 most of the season. But I got pushed up to Diamond 2 this week. I won my arenas, and that pretty much was the nail in the coffin. I think I was in the last promotion slot, 15th place. Oh no, I didn't win. I got 700 coins, so I came second. But yeah, if I'm in the promotion slot and I'm in second place in the arenas, basically I'm getting promoted. Yo, what's up, Cygnus? Good to hear, man. That's really good to hear. I was going to say how you doing, but it sounds like you're doing good. I'm liking that. Doing 40k hemorrhage damage. I did the ammo belt with 13 belts. I am 5,300 canisters short for 4th Andrea. I think today's the day, right? You've got like 24 hours. This last roadmap that's resetting in 2 minutes, I believe is the last one. I believe. Because the resistance thing has 2 days and 2 hours. 2 days and 2 minutes, but the last 24 hours is generally just the time to pick up the stuff in here. So they're either going to give us 24 hours or 48 hours. This roadmap right here could be the last one, or the next one's the last one. But I'm predicting the next one. I can't remember the dates exactly, but generally that's how they've done it. Team does not meet the roadmap requirements. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forget. Which gov is it? This one? Yes. This is the bonus gov, right? Or like the bonus Dexter gov replacement. Zachary made my war so much better this week. I think there's probably going to be a counter to Zachary coming out at some point. Just because he's in this anniversary war. And a lot more people are going to have him now. So the counter's more likely to come out. That's why I've kind of been like sitting back and not going all in on this anniversary wheel, because the main thing I want from it is Zachary, but I feel like he's going to be less useful because he's in there. I know. I just feel like he's going to be less useful because he's in there. Be happy in a couple of weeks when I can come home. Do you mean 66? I was like, got to counter the absolute defense passive. Okay, that I don't think is gonna happen. But that is the grade limit break 2. I don't know. I don't think it's worth going in on it just for that. Although it would make him a bit more viable. Otherwise, like even if the bleed was not a thing, but You know, I'm saying my coins. I'm hoping there's going to be another step up recruit thing at some point. I guess we'll know when we know, like, we'll know when it drops, or I doubt they'll announce anything. I think a lot of people are hoping they're going to just be like, yeah, but at least, like, did I not? I may not have. I did not. Okay, I probably will. I probably will. Let's do the other roadmap first. I might as well just grade 5 her, right? I would probably do it anyway. Might as well get the most out of it. Who else? Where is he? Rosita? Rosita. She's down here. No, wrong Rosita. Ran into Zachary's with max 40% and absolute 0. Yeah. Personally, I didn't find him too much of a problem because I just took him out with Andrea, because her burn procs even if she gets absolute defended. So it wasn't too much of a problem for me. Like, if you check my war stream, I only streamed for like an hour and a half because on Saturday I did some gardening, like the last of my gardening. Well, not the last of it, but like the last major hit, and I was wrecked. Man, I slept really well honestly that day. But yeah, I'm only just about physically recovering now. But yeah, I only streamed for like an hour and a half. But I used Andrea and Zachary in an attack team, and it was actually pretty decent. It was actually pretty decent. I've been messing around with it for a little bit, but it was actually pretty decent. Worked pretty well. It worked pretty well. But I did notice an issue potentially. I don't have her. Okay, I did notice an issue potentially with Andrea, where she's not getting a boost on her attack from attack while taunted for her passive. So I'm not sure if that's a bug. I'm sure it'll be working as intended, but it doesn't seem like, it doesn't seem, you know, what's the word, like, I think the word's intuitive, but like it feels like it should work, right? Is that the right terminology? I'm not sure, but it's not. It's just not. Okay, we're gonna get her up to grade 5. I got a couple of extra peeps, and I can get this extra roadmap. What else do we get from it? We get a silver mythic from doing it as well. It's not terrible, I guess. I mean, I'm generally gonna grade 5 everyone. Grade 5's the expensive bit. Past that, it's just get me the golds. Andrea 2 stacks is the best attacking toon to date. Free to play or pay to win. 2 stacks. You mean 2K? You think she's the best character ever? I'm not sure about that, but I'd definitely say she's quite a fun character. So it's nice that she's more free to play, accessible. I would definitely grind for her. Like I would 100%. If you're sat on the fence and you're like, I'm not sure if she's worth the cans, I think she's. I've been using her, and she's been making things really quick for me. The burn is awesome. Her rush hits hard. You don't have to build her like I did in my guide, but it's up to you. Pulled 3 Zacks, 4 Ties, Ash, and 2 Sams. And a Princess too. Hey, it sounds like you got a nice little horde of characters there. What's that attack looking like? I don't need to call me Zach. Her attack is up to like 92k or something, 93k, if you're talking about her attack stat. My attack team is Negan, Wayland, and then I have Scotsman. Those are the strong characters. I use a strong attacks weapon on Wayland, and then the 2 damage dealers are Zachary and Andrea. That's my setup. Okay, yeah, okay, this is the Romancer's prop. I'm gonna say this is most likely the last one. This is most likely the last one. This is my attack team right here. You can check it out in like actual... I mean, I use this to attack team a little bit as well. This is an anti-Mercer team. And the reason I have the old Andrea for anti-Mercer is because they've got S-class characters on that team. I'm going to get the procs of her follow-up much easier, and I can just pop entire teams turn 1 a lot of the time. So it's a bit smarter to use that Andrea there. This is the team I was using in War, and it's really good. She's got like really high attack. Really high attack. Like, if I put in Sandy instead, right? Why is my game lagging right now? We put in Sandy instead. Look at the difference in their attack, right? And let's give her a 1535. She's got 15k more attack than Sandy, 16k more attack than Sandy, because her base stats are just so much higher, right? Base stat Sandy, 25.5k. I'm pretty sure she's at like 28, which it doesn't sound like a big difference. 27.8. Like, it's a big difference. All the multipliers that come in, it results in an extra 15k attack, basically. You know, it all adds up. It all adds up. Very nice. Run it with the... What remap is this? I think this is just this remap, yeah. Sadiq's precise MK3 and pair line critical, too good. I don't know about too good. It's nice. It is nice though. A bit more controlled. It's a tough weapon, so it's not like you can like put 100% crit on it or anything like that. I'd say it's a good weapon though. It's a nice control weapon. It would work. This is the crazy thing. It would work with Mirabelle time on signature move, so she could like impair and confuse the target that she attacks, and then she'd impair the character behind the target she attacks. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. Pretty good. The weapon we're talking about right now is this one. Looks nice too. It reminds me of a Stormtrooper weapon. Is it Stormtrooper? I think it's a Stormtrooper weapon. It reminds me, I think it's a Stormtrooper weapon. I'm not 100% certain. I'm a bit intrigued about what this last raid event is about. I'm pretty sure it's about Negan. It's the teased one they did where they said they were going to do an event with Negan. And we'll have to see, I guess. I don't like how they added the bit shop when they saw we need 5 copies of one character for bonus levels to our main. I think the bit shop is kind of all over the place. I probably will make some content on it soon enough. Things I think that can be improved on it. New additions maybe. I think some parts of it are really good though. The rare bit section is awesome. But it's only the reason it's awesome is because we get a lot of crap that we can put in there, which is 6-star characters. We get a lot of crap 6-star characters. You sell 6-star characters, you get rare bits, easy, you know, easy done. The reason the main guild bit section is bad is because we don't get enough golds, and now we're gonna get less because we need to hold on to more. You know, I talked about it in my last video. I'm not gonna get into it too heavy detail. Like my last video covered it pretty well. So if you wanna check out what I talked about in my last video, that's the way to go. Fuel remap was reset. Yeah, I said this was the last one right here. This fuel remap is the last one. That was my prediction. This would be the last one. It's got 1 day, 23 hours right now on resistance. There we go. 1 day, 23 hours, 51 minutes. The last 24 hours, I'm guessing there's not going to be a roadmap. So if you want Andrea 2K, I would bank on this being the last roadmap and go for it. And I would recommend doing it. She is really good. And when I say get her, I mean limit break too. Like get everything you can. You can get world cans quite easily. It's harder to get gold mythics than it is to get world cans. You know? It's harder. And then any excess you get, like I just got military supplies, 24 hours is pretty decent. You might even want to farm it for that, to be honest. Did I get an extra belt? Nope. Didn't get any extra belts. It sounds illogical, but Zac actually makes my attack worse. He's so powerful, you have to take him but he's hard countered, I'm ready to upgrade. But if he's hard countered, I'm ready to upgrade. I didn't get countered too often. People did use mods, but generally I was getting through teams. I mean, I've got a couple of raid energy I can just show you. So, I like to auto, pretty much. That's what I like to do. And it's harder to do with certain characters and teams and stuff like that. Like, Doc Stevens can kind of run interference, but because of the burn and bleed combo between those two characters, it works out pretty nicely. Just lots of damage. You're basically getting like, it's like you're getting a free hit on like a 300% attack that crits, guaranteed, with the burn on two characters turn 1. So it's really, really powerful. Sam and Tom's allegiance has changed to young survivors. Yeah, I saw this. This was interesting. Actually, kind of disappointing for me personally, because I have the other 4 young survivors. I double pulled Ash from the allegiance, the anniversary wheel. So I was like, damn, I've got 4 of her. This is sick. And I need 2 more. Well, I need 1 more young survivor, and I'm done, right? I need Elodie still. I need a second Elodie, but I need 1 more young survivor. And I was like, oh, if they're a step up recruit, I might go. Right, well, they're not. They're not. What was he originally like? I can't remember. He was part of like, was it Militia? I think he was part of Militia, right? With this one, yeah. He was part of Militia, right? I'm pretty sure they were part of Militia. It's kind of weird. I don't know what it's about. I think we got the new week's Battle Pass missions. I've completed my Battle Pass already. But we'll check out the Battle Pass missions just to see if the last weeks are reasonable. 10 arena battles. It's not too bad. That should be 2 tickets, not 10 tickets. 125,000 military supplies. It's pretty tough for newer players. Don't get that many rewards for that. World energy refills. If you're going for Andrea, happy days. Raid refills. I think you still have to do the raid missions today. Complete 40 stages of survival roads. I guess there's an SR tournament coming up. Defeat 3,000 walkers, easy peasy. Fighters, easy peasy. If there's an SR, even easier. Hire 12 faction supporters. That's really hard. For me, I don't know why that is. I find that really hard. And the rest is login. That's the mission I fail a lot. Is the because I don't run world map that often, and that's when I use the double drop leads. So yeah, I think I've got a character to claim today. I'm not 100% certain. Grey Market? No, we're close though. We're close to Mirabelle. Do I have... Oh, we're close to second Barker as well. So I think like tonight, the reset tonight, I'll be able to get Mirabelle, and that's my 4th Mirabelle. Where's the thing? So in 4 hours when the defenders thing resets there, and then how long on the other one? Featured essentials, 4 hours again. I think I only need to do 1 more ammo box run to get my second Barker. I have upgraded his weapon already. I'll show you it to you. I think I 5-starred it. I'm not 100% certain. Judgment Day. And we get 300 here, so just short. So I need to get 2 more days. 2 more days. Once Judgment Day is completed, I can get my second Barker. Let me just show you my Barker. I've started upgrading already. He is grade 3. He's grade 3. I can get him to grade 4 today, but I have upgraded his weapon, and it's a 5-star. You can see that he only needs 1 more upgrade, and I'm going to do the last upgrade for my my Thursday pool, maybe? My Thursday... Yeah, I think I'll do it for my Thursday. I'm not actually sure what I want, to be honest. I'm not actually sure what I want here. I'm not sure. I think I'll go for team player, but I'm not actually 100% certain. Like, I think the ones I want are... No, actually, it wasn't team player. It was... Yeah, it was this. I'm going for resistance, and if I get Stonewall, I'd keep it. If I got every turn, give bonus hate. No, wait. Every turn for every 20% AP, heal 5% max HP, I keep it. And if I got reduced damage, reduced critical hit damage by 50%, I keep it. So there were like 3 out of these 8 I'd keep. So this was the best one for me to go for. Resistance 4. I'll be opening that on Thursday. So we'll see what we can get there. I've never got Stonewall before, but yeah. I'm not 100% certain if that's what I want to keep. Would I buy Uncle Sam or Cliff? I mean, it's up to you if you want to do the... What is it called? The Labor Day special thing. I'm mixed feelings on this one. I mean, I guess it's decent value. I mean, personally, I think the best character in here is Skins, but I don't see anyone talking about him, so I'm not sure why. Like, really good for attack and defense. The bonus HP is really, really good. Like, he's awesome support character for an attack team. Once I get my hands on this guy, I can run a really heavy damage dealing team and just rely on his bonus HP to keep my characters alive. I think this character is the best out of those 3, personally. I don't have any problems with Uncle Sam on defense. Cliff can be annoying, but Skins, I think, is really good. That's my opinion. It could be different for you based on like your roster and stuff. What weapon did you give Andrea? I went over it in really high detail on my guide, but I gave her this weapon, and it works really well. I think I've already passed it. Yeah. It's just like, no, I don't think I have actually. It's not an expensive. Huh. Okay, I have. It's not a high grade weapon. It's like, but it's hard to get. I gave her one of these. So she gets the 20% AP because she is kind of slow because she doesn't do her signature move in the first 2 turns, and then 1535 just to boost her attack. The 20% attack to self is nice, but my strong attack does overwrite that, mainly for the 20% AP is why I've got this. And then 50% attack just because yummy levels of attack, basically. And welcome to the stream, TM. Thanks for tuning in. Too bad I didn't collect Second Sophia from previous bit shop. Can't complete roadmap. It's all good. I mean, I would mainly see this as a bonus. If you have got the stuff in your roster to get characters to grade 5, I would probably recommend doing it unless you're really short on silvers. Just because you're eventually probably going to do it anyway. And at least this way you're getting extra stuff for doing it, if that makes sense. Generally, that's how I play it. I could pick up Carol right now. And I am eventually going to pick up Carol. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Double attack rampage for Andrea. I think there's 2 ways of building her. I don't like building her that way. Personally, I built her more for her burn. And it seems to be really effective for me. What's up, Daylight Nightshine? Welcome. No worries. What's up, Hot Lips? Welcome to the stream. It works with multiple hits, so you can impair all team. If you... Yeah, I guess if you have it on Princess, you could potentially impair the whole team. How much is that crate? Should we do 1 cheeky pull? 300 coins. Okay. We'll do 1 cheeky pull. Oh, no, wait. We'll do 3. We'll do 3. Let's see what we get, guys. Let's see what we get. Do we get the Stormtrooper rifle? I'm at 27.9k coins, so I'm in good position on my coins. Let's see what we get. 3 opens. Give me the rifle! Weapon tokens. Oh, it gives the flags. I'm not sure what I'd do with the flags. Do I just... Is it a mission? Oh, boo! And I got the 11. I got the 11 every single time. Let me just check. Is that the worst one? No, it isn't, actually. Oh, it's 25% each. That's actually kind of funny. I've got the same one every single time. I came out with 11 weapon tokens. Oh, we get 2 things. I guess. Wasn't terrible. Let me just check. Is there like one more thing that I could get? Nah. Nah. Looks like the M13 from Warzone. I mean, I'm guessing it is a real weapon. I mean, I don't know my weapons that well. I'm guessing it is a real weapon. But it kind of, is it the barrel? Kind of reminds me of like a stormtrooper weapon. I'm not sure which weapon it is. You bought the battle pass? Nice. Yeah, I bought it as well. Went with Jesse Anderson. I went with Dr. Stevens and then pulled Dr. Stevens. Pretty funny. Last vid is Rent Central. Yeah, true. Frustration. It's just frustration. Higher faction supporters. Lock 8 passes. Pretty terrible. I know, man. I wish it just like. I wish there was a button I could just click where it's just like automatically add the faction supporters. You know, like automatically do it. It freaked me out again, guys. I nearly fall off my chair when this animation happens every time, nearly. Oh no, it's him. Is this Earl's story? Oh no, okay, maybe it's Jesus' story. Earl's story. The man everyone loves to hate. Let's take this team for fun. I'm doing the faction support. I'm doing it. Yo, what's up? Treat yourself. Welcome to the stream. Astaroth as well. Hello. I don't know what to buy with Season 2 World Depot tokens. Kapoor can be useful right now, or need a specific team set up. I don't think he needs anything specific. I think he becomes really, really legit at Limit Break 2 and Limit Break 1. So he needs to be Limit Break 1 or Limit Break 2 to be decent. I think Limit Break 1, his rush becomes cheaper, which is kind of necessary. And Limit Break 2, he gets a turn 1 signature move that gives him 100% AP effectively. So, yeah. Yeah. I saw some swearing in that. That was bad, Maggie. That was bad, Maggie. I saw a cow with a green jacket on. But I think Kapoor's got quite interesting potential. It's a shame. I mean, it's cool, but it's a shame his damage is based on his own HP, not the other person's. That would be sick. But, I mean, you could potentially do more damage than the person has HP. He can one-shot potentially 3 characters. It's but it's going to be very hard to build a team like that. You're going to need a leader that gives HP, and you're going to need his HP to be through the roof, which you can definitely do. You can give him a HP weapon, HP to a line of teammates. You could put another teammate in front of him, like another Thomas Richards, doing exactly the same thing, because his kit works exactly the same way. I'm not really sure what you can do with the... You can't really do any, like, damage based on, like, certain scenarios on these characters. So third slot, I guess, would be, like, stun on defense and stuff. But, yeah. Isn't upgrading HP before the epic slot a bit of a waste if you don't get it? I go for perfect weapons. I don't mind too much about the 5% upgrades. I worry. I'm more annoyed if I have a 46% stat weapon than if I've used a lot of resources to get a perfect weapon. That's how I do it. When I look at my weapons, I prefer, like, I've only really started doing that recently. Like, this sort of weapon I didn't do it on. But, you know, these percentages do make a big difference, but then these weapons I did. Like, this weapon I did. This weapon I did. This weapon I did. It's just, you get the most, you can get the most out of your weapons if you do it this way. Or you lose really small percentages. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. Like, I got 2 of them exactly the same, did exactly the same thing. That was really lucky though, because I did actually pull the 20% AP and attack stuff to self, both of them in the same week. And that's just generally how I do it, personally. It's up to you how you want to do it. But I like going for perfect weapons, personally. Like I just had this fail. Like these ones are different because this is a guaranteed crit. Like because it's only 5% upgrades. So like you should always reset these ones. But yeah, it's up to you. If you don't want to do it that way, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But it just looks nicer, man. And the difference between 50% HP and 46% might not sound like a lot, but you know, it's gonna be thousands. It's gonna be thousands for a mythic character. I've been working on the same. Yeah. I've been working on the same weapons for ages. Like at this point, I've got the weapons that I got in their hands already, and I work for different weapons to make it an upgrade. You know, I work for new weapons to make them upgrades. Like these two, for instance. This one, I got impenetrable defense before doing the HP, and got lucky on the 4-star weapon. This weapon, I didn't get lucky on the 4-star weapon. You can see that it had one non-crit. It just doesn't look as nice, and it's just not as good. It's just straight up not as good as the other one, but it'll be good to have 2 fast-healing weapons if I get them. Yeah. It's up to you how you want to do it. There's no like, I wouldn't necessarily say there's a right way and a wrong way to do things like this. As long as you're going for the right upgrades, that's the most important thing. Just, my weapon will turn out better than yours. You'll just get yours probably earlier than me. Lock higher help. I forgot to do it again. I can't. These don't count either. These are enforced support, so I can't do anything with that. I went Ty, Zach, Doc, Andrew 2K, and Sandy as my offense. That's too much, man. That's too much, JJ. Just chill with that damage, man. You don't need Sandy in there. I would remove Sandy. I would put someone else in there. Maybe even Scotsman. You can revive Scotsman with Dr. Stevens, and you can cleanse. And when Scotsman gets taken out, you're going to get loads of AP. If you've got Scotsman as an S class, you don't need Sandy in that team. You got way enough damage already. What did you do for Michonne's weapon? Just the normal Michonne. I just made it 45% attack, huge bonus when attacking. Left the stun, 1535 on her base weapon. Flagship mission, yeah. I only need 1 more Martinez to be able to get first edition Woodbury character whenever they come around. Nice. Nice. I think I'm nearly there. I need 2 Garretts. And, well, unfortunately there's the bit shop situation. But yeah, I need to... I didn't add one, sorry. Sorry, my bad. I've just had a thought. What if Earl is the Knight's Child? I wouldn't mind too much. I wouldn't mind. It'd be a pretty good troll. That'd be a pretty good troll. And he's got a leader skill. Like, that'd be sick. He's got a leader skill where like 3 enemies get disarmed for 1 turn or something. That would just make a lot of sense. That's just pure Earl right there. What's old Andrea's limit break 3? We don't know anyone's limit break 3 right now. If you mean limit break 2, she got 100% attack boost for her rush, I believe. She had a pretty decent one. What's up, Susie? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I've been working on the same thing. Yeah. I still haven't started working on my Rosita weapon, like the actual proper good Rosita weapon that I want. I tried a couple of times. I think we talked about it on my stream before, where the base weapon, the good base weapon for Rosita is Gator's Machete, because it has 20% HP and 30% attack, and you just increase the attack 3 times, and then make it a 5-star weapon, and then you increase it 2 times, and then go for the bonus attack when enemy HP is above 50%, just so she nukes, and then 100% crit or 1535 in the 4th slot, and then 2 more attack upgrades, and then just leave the HP. She doesn't need any AP on attack. limit break 2 because she has a first turn signature move. Pretty good. And sorry, not that she has a first turn signature. She has a first turn signature move, but she also has a 0 turn cooldown, so she can do signature move every turn, which is nice. Real nice. Okay. Just did the same 3 pull after you. Lucky me, I got Sadiq's MK3, so I give you a credit. Well, that makes me feel great. Thanks for the credit. Thanks. Thanks for Kapoor tips. No worries. I'm actually going to claim my second Kapoor today. I might be able to get a third by the end of the war. I'm not 100% certain. We'll have to see. I'm working for the HP def and slow. Yeah. Just look to buy Kapoor to tier 5 and I'm 250k, 250 tokens short. We're still going to have one more CRW and probably another Blitz. At least one more CRW. They might put in like a cheeky another one. They did it last season, but they put in like an extra CRW at the end of the season. We'll have to see. Kapoor, I think, will go nice with Garrett on a timeout team. I think Kapoor just straight up as an individual character is actually pretty decent for attack or defense. But yeah, once fully maxed out, he takes less damage from tough characters, which is really nice. If Earl comes out with the Troll, he's gonna have a passive where you get minus 50% and worse RNG. Now he debuffs the enemies. He debuffs the enemies, right? Debuffing teammates, I'm not sure about that one. Wasn't there an Earl in the past that did some weird thing, like he damaged himself, but he gave himself a massive attack buff? Or no, he gave himself defense down, right? Or something really weird like that. And so that was kind of strange, but yeah. Mythic Earl could have a passive called Crits Nah Bruv. Yeah, he'd be a tank, and he'd have a special passive, right? Where it'd be like, instead of the normal minus 40% to crit, it'd be a minus 100%. When you attack this character, your character gets disarmed. that has to be it. That has to be it. It just makes too much sense. It just has to be the way. Give a teammate disarm for 1 turn. No, it can't. We can't have any of this. I know it's funny, but no. I can see him doing it to the enemies, though. The anniversary wheel is rigged. Awful wheel. Did you not get anything good, Mr. C? I mean, the 4 slot, like your Barker, you want Stonewall. No, I don't want Stonewall, but I wouldn't mind it. I actually kind of want the heal on it. I want him to get the, for every 20% AP, oh no, is it every 20% AP, get 5% heal or something like that? Because sustain is really bad for Barker and Barker teams. That's what I like the most. Okay, we've only used 2 teammates here. I think I've only been able to got the opportunity to use a couple, though, to be fair. Like for Barker, you if the crit fails on this, you'll have to reset. Versus if you got Stonewall first and then fail the crit on HP, it's still usable. I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I go for perfect weapons. It's just how I do it. The resources that I need to get the 5% upgrades, I've got quite a lot of the. I've got like hundreds and hundreds of the stuff needed for that. It's the only problem with that is time, and I've talked about this in the past. This game is a game that never ends, so like, there's no rush in getting stuff done as long as you're constantly working on stuff, you know. So I'm just constantly building weapons, just constantly doing 5% upgrades. Eventually, I'll get that perfect weapon. I'm really happy with the weapon, and yeah. I pulled 3 Michonnes and Sam and Tom on the wheel so far. That's not too bad if you don't mind getting Michonnes, I guess. When this character is attacked, L is disarm for fire. This is the self-disarm. What's up, Buttbeak? Welcome to the stream. When attacked, enemy gets plus 100% attack but also gets confused. That's actually kind of interesting. That would actually be kind of interesting. Maybe there could be like, I know, maybe there could be an enhanced confused, or like some sort of confused boost where you have more chance of hitting your own teammates in that scenario, like with a 50% more likeliness to attack teammates or something like that. Farm fuel room map for supporters. 1 human stage. Fast. True. True, that does seem like the smart way of doing things. Got my aim shown to tier 5. Even there, she's a huge difference. Yeah, 100%. It's an extra 100 levels. It's going to make quite a nice big difference. Quite a nice big differential. I wish you could lock in each upgrade in. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree. That would be ideal. But the whole reset scenario, the whole thing of the resets and stuff like that is the fact that, you know, this is where they can make some extra money. People buying extra stuff, more blowtorches, wanting to get perfect weapons, doing everything the way I do it, but they do it with blowtorches, and, you know, it's the whole roundabout. Is that the second one? It's going pretty quick. It's going pretty quickly. Okay. It was terrible. Was live streaming it? You went live at the same minute I was live, so just did the pulls. We'll do a compilation video later this week. Okay. Yeah, pulls are like real hit and miss. When they're good, when you get that hot streak of pulls, it just feels great. But then the cold moments are awful. Like my Zachary 160 pulls for Zachary versus my 160 pulls for Michonne, for instance. It's like night and day on how good that was. It's crazy. It would be funny if Earl has Halo, and when being revived, he comes back as well. That would actually be kind of funny, yeah. The guy we deserve. Earl needs a troll. Needs a troll the enemy passive. I got Sam and Tom with their passive. Where you drain AP is really good. It's it guaranteed, right? Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's nice. Like the mod, the AP drain mod is awesome, but it's just such a low chance. I'm going to probably be getting Gold Mythic Barker and Gold Mythic Erica this week, so I can complete the RTS Allegiance. Nice. Nice. I can actually check that now. Let me see. Because I'm going to have RTS at quite high grade. Oh, actually, I don't know if this is going to work. Will this work? Do you think this will work? No. Let's see. Yeah, that worked. Okay. So who's my odd character out? I'm gonna have Limit Break 2, sorry, of Sandy, Limit Break 2 of Barker, Limit Break 2 of Mirabelle. Gate is gonna be Limit Break 1. Erica's gonna be Limit Break 1. So I'm gonna have 2 more characters to get them all to Limit Break 2. And then I'd need 4 more characters to get to Limit Break 3. Sandy's already there, effectively. So that's not too bad, I guess. I'm just thinking if they do a mythic trial for RTS, that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Let me upgrade my Barker. I've got the stuff required. Let's do this. Grade 4. Grade 4. I think I'm set when he's grade 5. Yeah, I've got I've got an extra Kelly. I've got an extra Kelly. Story roadmap. Dr. Carson. Did Carson get an S class? He didn't he? What allegiance was Carson? Was he I always get that mixed up. I think he's Saviors, right? But for some reason I also think he's Woodbury. I think I just get the doctors mixed up because I think Dr. Stevens randomly was part of the Saviors in the TV show. Oh no, wait. There was two doctors. There was another I don't even know. He was Hilltop. Carson was Hilltop. Why do I think Carson is part of Saviors? Didn't he get taken by the Saviors? Did he get taken by the Saviors, maybe? What's up, Rizzy? Hi, look, I'm struggling with the 4th stage of Prepare for War roadmap. Any advice? Love the stream. The 4th stage of Prepare for War. The 4th stage or the 4th wave? I don't know. This is the team I've been using. That's the team I've been using, and I've been autoing everything. For these roadmaps. It's got heals, it's got damage. It's mainly damage, but it's got heals. I autoed every single one of these roadmaps so far. Andrea is monstrous though. I mean, if you have a good Andrea weapon and stuff, I think there's a human stage on some of these. Act 1, Stage 4. Is that this one? Okay. I think it's the same. I'm not 100% certain. I don't know if I did these ones on the stream. But because you only need 4 here, you could take someone that's actually like gonna revive and stuff. Like you could drop Glenn, who I guess would be if you've got a similar setup, and then just take someone who's a revive character. Or yeah, unless you have like, if you have a Zachary or something, just bung a Zachary in there. You know, you can't go wrong with it really. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I can't really remember these states. I think it's like, is it 2 waves walkers, 1 wave human? Try and do it manually and set up so you've got your rushes ready for the human stages. Don't auto the walkers. Apparently, I did lose some characters in some of these. Oh, the last one. But yeah, that's the old cheeky is just manual the walkers so that you go onto the human stages with the rushes and just obliterate them. And if you have Michonne and you have what's her name, Aiko, and you have Andrea, those are big nukes. You know, all 3 of those rushes going off should be quite a lot of damage. I wish you could restart 5-star weapons to their 4-star star. What, you mean like before you upgraded them? No worries, Mr. C. Sleep well. You want a better way to get good weapons. I'm sure there's going to be some weapon stuff coming up in the future. It feels like I think there's going to be like a weapon upgrade in the armory at some point. I've seen a lot of new weapons pop up in the store and stuff. So, yeah. Mythic Earl with Dismantle specialist skill. Breaks down enemy weapons completely for 1 turn. Dismantles enemies' weapons, and then like you check your inbox and then you have like some materials and like 1 or 2 components. Like, Earl managed to dismantle your weapon. Good guy, Earl. Earl specialists give enemy extra halo. No. Hopefully the mythic trials for the RTS will be decent. So far they have been like decent. I think they kind of have been like underwhelming at the same time. It's again another topic that I'm probably gonna have to make some content on. Just like I don't feel like the mythic trials have been as good as they could have been. I mean we're quite far into the mythic era already, and we've had 2. Like we nearly had more war seasons. We're coming up to the 3rd war season, and we're only coming up to the 3rd mythic trial. Like, I think mythic trials should last less time. Maybe the first time around they should be 2 weeks, but the second time around and stuff, they don't need to be 2 weeks long. They can be 1 week long. They should have replayed other ones already. Especially considering you do not... Like, the way they formulated it, and I think this is a good way of doing it, but I know a lot of people won't. The way they've made it is kind of like... if you guys ever played Marvel Strike Force, you can't get the same reward again that you've already got in the past. So, if you've got the first mission's reward... You can't get the first mission's reward again. I think they did a boo-boo, though. I could be wrong, but I think they messed up. Because, let me just double-check. I did Morgan's, and I'm pretty sure Morgan wasn't a... Oh, okay, I was wrong. Okay, so yeah, like, here's the example. Morgan, this one is for just the normal Morgan. I've already done this, can never do it again. This is the grade... This is effectively the grade 4 Morgan. Then this is the grade 5 Morgan, but this is also 1st edition. I don't know how they're going to get around the 1st edition one. This is going to be the interesting thing. I guess they're going to give out this card again. But you see, this is the issue. They're likely to have to give out another Morgan in that slot, or not give out a Morgan in the second time around. I think that's why we're running into issues. I think that's the issue that we're facing. Is they've not worked out how to make it so that the second time a mythic trial comes back, how do we make it so that the second character, which would normally be the 1st edition character, doesn't give another character to people who did it the first time? I can't work that out. I don't know how they're going to do that. Because in Marvel Strike Force, you actually can't do the roadmap stage. You actually can't do the stage, where you're still going to be able to do the stage here to get, like, the license thing, the Walker license. In this one, it's the hunting license, the Morgan badge. This is for... Well, it says 2. That says Morgan badge 2. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Oh, no, wait, look. Ah, okay. Okay, I figured it out. They can change what character is in the actual reward. Like, you can see that both of them are the old one. Like the non-1st edition. So they can change it to no longer be the 1st edition version. Interesting. Let me see what they've done on this here. It's just 2 Mythic Gold Lorries now. It's still 1st edition though here. It's still 1st edition here. Has anyone not completed the mythic trial for survivors? So it's in here like this, and can just check for me what the second reward gives you. Does it give you the 1st edition Morgan still, or is it two normal Morgans? Because this one's still giving 1st edition Laurie. Is it? Wait, it looks like 1st edition Laurie. Maybe I'm wrong. Wait, I must be wrong. I think they messed up. I think they've messed up. Let me double check. No, is that normal Laurie? I thought 1st edition Laurie was like this. Oh no, she's a bit more golden. Okay, I guess they changed her as well. I guess you have to get in that 2 weeks. You have to straight up claim it in that 2 weeks. Interesting. I think that's the way they've got around it. So when it comes out now, I can do the second badge, and I'll just get normal Laurie the second time around. Okay, that's interesting. So I was given the benefit of doubt there, where I was like, yeah, this is why most likely it's not happening. I've got no idea why they're not rerunning it then. I've got no idea. Because that would make sense. It's like they can't figure out how to fix it, but they fixed it already. I don't know. I don't know why it's taking them so long to rerun them then. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I have 12 tunes at Limit Break 2. Nice. I could probably get a couple more, but I'm trying not to race too hard and use all my resources. I'm trying to balance my resource spending, especially the gold medals. I've been using Negan, Zack, Sandy, Mirabelle, and Garrett as a team, and it's working quite good. Nice. On attack, right? On attack. What's Garrett in there for? Just for tankiness. He's part of Hilltop. Okay. He has a brother who is in the Saviors. Okay. Okay. Negan killed their own doc, so they went to get... okay. There we go. Makes sense. Makes sense. He threw... Did Negan throw him in the fire, right? I remember that. Didn't he help, like, Sherry or something like that? That's what it was in the TV show, but I'm not sure about if it was in the comic the same way. What do you think about fast 4-slot under pressure? I nuked myself and didn't know about it. It can be really good, but it really depends. I think it's really like... The thing is, on fast defense teams, it's competing with fast healing, so it's just like... And fast healing is like... It's kind of broken. But in certain scenarios, it could be good. It could be good. Could be good on like a conquest stage or something if you could get into that situation. To be honest. It's really rare to see a weapon drop from me. Of course it's going to be a 1-star. I think that's the end of this road map, right? Hey, story complete. Story complete. We've done all these ones. Yeah. Do I have the goodies? Do not. Okay, let's run this. What's up, Carlos? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Glenn? It's sort of annoying how long it's taking for Mythic Trials to come back around, like no access at all. See, that's the thing. I don't understand why it's taking so long if you can't get the same cards again. That makes sense. If you can't get the same pulls again. And there's a lot of question marks at the moment. A lot of question marks. I would have rerun them multiple times by now. You know? Especially once Carol dropped in that museum. I would have rerun the Atlanta one straight away to promote buying her. You know, to promote people to get her. And then people who didn't have her would be like, damn, I need to pick her up, so I need to win some level ups. You know? That would have been perfect timing. The first edition is gone, yeah. It seems to be. So everything's set there. Everything's set there. It makes sense. Normal Lori, also red card gives me a standard Morgan. See that? I kind of just assumed that's why we weren't getting it. It's because they couldn't figure out how to do it, but they figured it out. So I've got no idea. I've got no idea why I'm not getting it again. Under pressure is too situational. It is. It was really dangerous for me at one point because I had Sandy as my main damage dealer and she had the confused weapon. I was running into some problems a couple of times, but I mean, it definitely is situational. But yeah, I'm in the last tier of the battle pass. What should I pick up? Gold mythic tokens, the gold medals, Dr. Stevens or Jess Anderson? Completely up to you. Completely up to you. I would not pick up the medals though. Dr. Stevens is definitely worth picking up as just a flat character if you don't have him already. The only reason it could be better to go for Jessie Anderson is because she is harder to come by right now, but I think she's more likely to be a character to be added to the gold medals than anywhere else. So she could be easier to pick up in the future. She could be just quite expensive if you don't have good gold medals. I do think Dr. Stevens is a better character though. I picked up Dr. Stevens to get a second Dr. Stevens and then I pulled a third legitimately 3 days later. Which is fine because limit break, you know, it's fine. But maybe I could have picked up Jesse Anderson to be halfway there. I kind of always have allegiances in the back of my mind. But at the same time, my gameplay is gearing towards this allegiance system and the whole Mythic Trials, but we're not even getting them. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Limit break 3, need more tunes equals dollars. I mean, I just think they need to readdress some of the game economy. Like, you can see they addressed it a little bit in the promo pools. It's still really low percentage though, less than 1% for the featured gold mythic. The non-featured is just more of like a bonus thing, but I mean, this is definitely an improvement. But yeah, I mean, I think this 85% down here needs to change, especially the 65%. Like, I think they could add guild bits in here. And I think they could add legendary medals in here for... Not legendary medals, gold medals. You know? So you're just getting progression towards gold mythics all the time. I think there should be like 15 to 20% gold mythics in there in terms of like progression. Whether it be gold medals, actual gold mythic pools, guild bits. You know? 15 to 20% seems like really good. Even if, like, basically remember the S-Class era when you pulled an S-Class, it had high percentage, not huge percentage, but it had reasonably high percentage to get cards. You know, you did a temple and you knew you were going to get a couple of cards. You know, you knew you were going to get some cards. You don't feel that way with gold mythics. You know, you do a temple, you could get literally nothing. Whereas if they had guild bit potential in there and they had, you know, other stuff potential, it'd be good. It'd be good. It'd be good. I don't understand why they've not done Knights or Woodbury Trials. I'm sure there's another Allegiance with 5 characters. I mean, we've got RTS that have just getting their 5th. But yeah, there's a few. There's a few. I don't know. We haven't had any comms on it, what the delay is. If they just said, like, we're delaying it because of insert reason here, then it would be like, okay, well, we've got a reason. Rather than us all being like, just assuming they're just not doing it. I was referring to trials. You'll need limit break 3 to run it. No, you won't. You'll need limit break 3 to complete it. You can still run it and get all characters to tier 4. Like, I just showed you my Road to Survival characters, right? So, right now, as things stands, I've got every single character to limit break 1 or above, because in the Barker event, I'm going to get him to at least limit break 1. Probably going to get him to limit break 2. I can limit break 1 Gator at any point. And that means I've got limit break 1 or above on RTS characters. This means I can complete the first one, the second one, and the third one. The 4th and 5th, I can't complete because I don't have everyone to limit break 2. And I don't have everyone to limit break 3. But I would still be able to get whoever that character is as the RTS Mythic Trial to limit break 1, basically. I think the terminology would be like, whatever your lowest common denominator is on an Allegiance is what you can run on the Mythic Trial. So if the lowest common denominator is grade 5, you can run it up to the second run through, and that's the first edition. And then you can get it look nice, but he's maybe the character, he or she would not be as powerful. Or it, because it could be, guys, just hear me out. Just hear me out. Mythic Trial for Road to Survival. Bruce the Bear. Well, actually, I don't think it would. They probably would make an Allegiance for him specifically, right? Like the Circus or something. And that would have Mateo in there and Scotsman and stuff, but maybe I'm getting too hard, ahead of myself. Maybe Sawyer. Sawyer would be cool. Sawyer would be pretty cool. I would love a Sawyer actually. Actually, that's it. It has to be Sawyer. It's been said. It's been said. It has to be a Sawyer. Them are the rules. I'm not sure. I wouldn't mind like a meat hook Sawyer again. Fast Sawyer was legit as hell. So they'll be doing 4 copies of Mythic Trial characters during the reruns. It'll be 5 copies. 5 copies. Grade. All of your characters to grade 4 is 1 copy. All of your grade. Basically, what you need to get characters to a certain grade is what you'll get as the reward. So to get, when you get 1 character that's grade 4, get all characters of that allegiance to that tier, you're gonna get the Mythic Trial of that amount. All characters to grade 5, which needs 2, get all characters that allegiance to that grade, and you'll get the Mythic Trial of that grade, so on and so forth. League Season Store is poor in the comment. Yeah. I mean, I've talked about the Season Store and stuff. That has needed an upgrade, I think, for like almost 10 seasons. Like before Mythics even came out. This has been bad. The weapons are overpriced. It's just I think the issue is there's a lot of other issues in the game, and this gets put on the back burner, and unfortunately it's just a constant issue. They could fix it with just like a very small tweak. And the small tweak I talked about was just increasing the milestones. Because is there anyone in the chat right now who hasn't hit the 500k milestone so far, right? Because me personally, I'm at 1.2 million, and I don't go like super mad in leagues, but I know some people who do, right? If we look at the whole top players thing, like 5 million, that means they've got 10 times top milestone. These guys have got multiple times top milestone. I mean, I've got multiple times top milestone. I'm over 100% over top milestone. And I don't go mad in arenas. I don't go mad in war. I'm not like someone who goes all out for arena stuff. And arenas is mainly, leagues is mainly arenas and war. So I just do reasonable. I think I hit them in the first 3 weeks, exactly. So I think they basically just need to add 2 more milestones onto this. And maybe just make them both give 15k each. One at 1 million and one at 1.5 or 2. I think that'd be reasonable. We get an extra 30k per season, and that would be less than what these weapons are worth. So it's not like even like 30k extra. You're just giving half a weapon away. It just would balance the economy a bit more. Like, I can't pick up this stuff, even though it seems reasonable. I can't afford to pick up that because it costs 48k. Because the next season could have 2 weapons that are really important to do, and I just don't get anywhere near enough season tokens. And I'm in a diamond faction. I have been in a diamond faction forever. My faction's going to be getting, decent season tokens every single week. And yeah, it's just not enough. I also think the whole difference between staying in league and demotion positions is bad. Because, like, demotion positions get worse than people who stay in the league below. If that makes sense. Which doesn't make any sense. It don't make no sense. But yeah, the leagues is a little bit all over the place, but if they don't want to fully address it, they could just do some minor tweaks, and I think the missions are the easy one. Okay, I'm just going to run a stage so I can just check chat. And I can also do these. I'll probably run a couple of the Andrea stages just for the sake of it. Battle Pass is brutal for free to play. Just watch the rewards go by. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think now that there are 5 characters required to get a maxed out gold mythic, I hope they bring back the free tier that gives out a nice reward. Like they had in the S-Class era. This is something I actually recommended today. Because it actually works out to exactly the same percentage as well. In the S-Class era, they used to give out a 5-star ascendable of an S-Class character. And that amounted to 20% of the cards effectively required to get that character to max. Right? Because it was 2,000 to get a 5-star ascendable, and it was 10,000 cards total to get the, an S-Class character. Now you need 5 characters to get a maxed out character for gold mythic, so it's exactly the same scenario. It's exactly the same scenario. It's just they removed the cards. This is the messed up bit, right? the entire grind is exactly the same in Mythics, but they just removed the cards, so it's actually harder to progress. It's like slower now. And the crazy thing is, when Mythics came out, they said they wanted to do it to remove the grind, but it's actually made it worse because there's no progression. It's just the progression is just 0 or 100. You either get a gold mythic or you don't. Now I know they've done it in the gold medals, which was vitally needed for the museum, but still. I think RTS Mythic will be Priya. Oh, okay, that's interesting. If you can get them to Limit Break 1, that's acceptable. I thought Tier 5 would be highest, and that would be fairly unusable in the Inner Circle era. It really depends. Certain characters won't be great unless you get them up to like a higher grade. The difference between Limit Break 1 and Limit Break 3 for stats will probably be like, I think it'll probably be like 60 to 80 levels. So it won't be incredible. It'll be mainly based on what the unlocks come in with those limit breaks. Like, Limit Break 3 on a character could be nuts on one particular character. Like I was talking about a Kapoor, right? His Limit Break 2 is so good that until he gets there, he's okay. But once he gets to Limit Break 2, he becomes like a really strong character where he's going to be like naturally rushing turn 2 without any AP on his weapon. And that's really good for defense teams to make him tanky. That beer sounded good. That wasn't a beer. That's a non-caffeinated Pepsi Max. The old one-handed open as well. Why don't you Limit Break Gator? I just haven't got around to it. I can do it for you right now. I can do it for you right now. Here you go. Here you go. Where is he? He is there. There you go. I don't use Gator. I haven't used him. I've got him after like the next tier of characters came in, so I never really used him. Who did I say I was going to claim? We can claim the big boy himself. Yes. Oh yeah. This is Kapoor number 2. I'm hoping that I can maybe get a third, but it's unlikely. There'd have to be 2 more CRWs. If there was 2 more CRWs, I'm guaranteed. If there's not, it's going to be really close. It's going to be really close. Real close. Let's just do this. Your grade 5 Kapoor. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that one. I can't remember what the rest of his kit is. Well, let me just check where he gets it. Grade 5. The horse on the left hand side. 2% chance. Just basic attacks, incoming tough trait damage against this character is reduced. How much is it reduced by in total? 35%. That's actually pretty good. Or is it more? Yeah, it's 35%. Okay. Critical hit resistance because of strength when being attacked by an enemy with the main status, gain 2 AP. That is really good too. He's going to be popping off AP quite heavy. I don't know, this character could be pretty nasty. And then at Limit Break 2, it's where he gets his signature move, gives him 70 AP turn 1. That could be dirty. What does his signature move actually do? Do main damage equal to 20%? Okay. And this one's 33%. Yeah. He's going to be interesting. He'll be interesting. He'll be interesting. I don't think he's terrible for sure. Should be getting Barker tier 5 soon. I'm thinking strong attacks or 1535 or ransack on his weapon and Mirabelle Limit Break 2 today when the bullet. What you're gonna be using him on attack or defense here? I've seen some people talk about putting attack and stuff on his weapon. I'm still gonna make him a tank, even though I know he's got a turn 1 signature move that does damage. Even though I know he's got a turn 1 signature move that does damage. I mean, I get, but yeah, I get. I'd still make him a tank though, because his rush is the bit that's really dangerous. Signature move is nice, but his rush is what you really want to go off. I think he's a pretty decent character. Looks awesome. When will we be able to change regions? I mean, transfer. I'm not sure. I think I hit them in the first 3 weeks. They could multiple the weekly rewards on these season 2 by 2. Yeah, I think they should have the reset as well come in for League Store, where it just actually resets on a date rather than like based on let's say if I buy all but one of these, this will never reset. It will just sit at 1 forever until I buy it. I don't like that personally. Yep, Thomas Richards and Gov potential. I think Thomas Richards is probably a little bit better. The thing about Governor, which makes him not a great attack character, is the fact that he needs to lose HP to do damage. And that's going to be hard to do. It can be hard to do on a defense team, but you just know that once he gets taken out, that's when he's the danger. You don't really want to build a team like that on an attack team. Yo, what's up, Shani? Had a nice. How many miles? You do miles in America, right? Do you do miles? I'm pretty sure you do miles. I'm pretty sure you guys are miles. Is it I'm gonna guess it's a crazy amount of miles. She's gonna be like, oh yeah, 25. 45, jeez, oh my god. I was like, 25 is crazy. How long did that take you? I'm guessing, I mean, that should be like a couple of hours, right? Uh-oh, I saw it. That should be a couple of hours. I'm gonna guess you could probably do... That's like 3 hours, right? I reckon 15 miles an hour. Right? Like, you're not bombing around faster than 15 miles an hour, surely, like, on average. Like, maybe 2 hours. Gave him HP and defense. His base weapon is good enough. 48% HP and just using on the defense. Yeah, I get. Yeah. I mean, I could give 1535 to mine. He's got 50% HP, 30% defense, or 35% defense, whatever the base defense was. Less than 3, maybe 2, 45 mins at most. That's a lot of cycling. I used to cycle to school every day, and it used to take me I think 15 to 20 minutes to get to school. But I used to cut through a park and back streets and stuff. So it was like, whereas the bus used to take like 40 minutes. So has there been any info on the last raid event? Nothing yet. Nothing published yet. But I believe they've given some hints before. Is she talking about 45 miles? Yeah, but the thing about cycling is, and Shani can correct me if I'm wrong here, cycling doesn't really hit you until you've finished it. and you've relaxed and then you get hit by it. At least that's how I used to remember cycling. You can cycle for ages because it's pretty relaxed to do cycling. You can cycle for ages because, you know, you can just freewheel it for a while. You can just chill out for like 2 minutes, you know, if you're going downhill a little bit. So you basically it is one of the best forms of exercise. It's fun. You also get breaks while still moving. You know, it's just it's cool. Try Kapoor with Magna Lee, Gov, Richard Thomas and Mercer. The name is crazy. Try. Wait, is Magna HP based? Okay. Magna's defense, right? I think Magna's defense. Try Glen lead. What's up, Seren? 65th, just about, yeah. Damn that, it's what, 5 miles riding is like 1 running? That's a long way of respect. Yes. Yes. Until you stop, right? But as fast as I sometimes go, you feel it in your calves, so it depends. Yeah, I mean, if you properly burn it, I'm guessing you can get into that situation where you're gonna feel it if you don't give yourself a break. But I think I always remember cycling was one where like you could easily overdo it in the moment, not realizing, and then you pay for it. Where it's harder to do that on stuff where you're on your feet because your legs and your spine basically starts to go, hey, bro, this is a bit too much, really. Whereas the cycling, it doesn't it's not like cycling's not natural, you know. It's not a natural thing we do, so our body's not going to react to it the same way. It's not going to be like your body's not going to be like, yo, I think you're doing too much of that cycling. They don't know. Your body doesn't know what you're doing. It knows it's using your legs, but yeah. Whereas walking and running and jumping, it's like that's what you're built for. Death and bonus HP. Ah, okay, true enough. The reason if you give the HP lead, obviously, is going to boost his damage. Hit that like button. Yes, thank you very much if you have hit the like button already, guys. I'm basically chasing 2 kids around and trying to dribble so they don't steal it from me. And they're 100% not playing by the rules, you know. They're not 100% not going for playing by the rules. Running is tough on the joints, yeah, indeed. Gave my who? Is that meant to be Connor? Capola. Plus 100%, 126% attack while taunted. Kapoor, okay. I don't know about that. He all of his damage is based off his HP. Is Kapoor usable at LB1? I think he's okay at LB1. That's when his rush becomes cheaper. It goes to 66 AP. So he's still usable, yeah. But for an hour straight, yeah. How was war? It was okay. I did a bit of warring on Saturday. But if you tuned into that stream, you know that I basically warred for like 40k points, which actually went reasonably quickly, all things considered. But I'm still struggling with war, just, you know, in terms of having everyone alive at the end of a war, just because I'm having to use Scotsman and stuff. Oh, I don't have a revive. But it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. I was just pretty shattered on Saturday due to the gardening stuff. Yeah. See, gardening's what I was talking about on Saturday was gardening something that just drains you. Like, it's got like a stamina drain on it. It's rough. You want jewels? Okay, I'll give you a jewel. Give me those rewards. And then you change your team. I'll hit you up with the default. This is what I do every time when I attack teams. Oh, did he, nope. That's a nope. That's a nope. That's a nope. Don't take out Andrea. What'll she do to you? Oh. Oh my god. Zachary signature move. Kaboom. Look at all the decaps. The burn decaps. Yeah, I like my team though. Andrea does combat. The reason Andrea combats Connor quite well, right, is because if she gets taunted, it doesn't matter too much because she'll just follow up and burn him, like spread the burn next turn. So it doesn't matter like a great deal, to be honest. But didn't need to do that either. We'll just get him here, Guardian Shield here. Took out Andrea. It's another gun. Yeah, like Andrea countering Connor is really nice. But my extra damage here is just too good. Try Zeke lead. Yeah, that one was tougher, mainly because he's got another fast character there that's tankier. See how my Andrea gets mad focused? That's why I have this mod on her. That's why I have it on her. I mean, I should remove this because it doesn't seem to be working. It doesn't seem to be working. And I think it should work, right? I think it should work. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't work. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Alright, so like first turn burn, she does 17.399. Okay, just keep that number in mind. Just keep that number in mind, right? She's gonna get taunted here, so now she's got taunted while attacked. This should be a thing. Okay, it should be a thing. Let me just see how much burn this does now. Still 17.399. Oh no, man. Oh no. It's just doesn't seem to be working how I would assume it should be working, you know? If that makes sense. When I think it should work, it should use her new taunted attack status, basically, but it's not for whatever reason. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what it is. Well, she wasn't taunted once Connor died. Alright, true enough, true enough. But I mean, I've tested it before. I've tested it before and it's not happening. No, I mean, I guess I can show you again. I won't, what I'll do is I won't attack with her first turn. I'm pretty sure, right? It's not gonna work. So she should have right now an extra 80% attack, but the burn she's doing right now is only it's just being reduced by the minus 15% attack she's got on her. Right. So yeah. It's annoying. I would go for Kapoor, Saren. I just go for Kapoor. You don't want to have to pick up Kapoor next season, alright? That's my feelings anyway. You don't want to have to pick up Kapoor next season, because if next season's war character is a legit character you want to get instantly, you're going to focus them. If you want Alpha, just get Alpha from here. Wherever she is. There you go. Get Alpha from here. What's the score locked to Moon? What do you mean? I did not understand why fast healing is broken. Fast healing takes into account characters that are dead for the defense buff. Whereas I don't think strong attacks does the same thing. I could be wrong there. But it also stacks, which other things don't stack. Like the defense one doesn't stack for alerts. The attack one doesn't stack for strong attacks. Obviously, healing just stacks. So it's not broken in that like it's working as it shouldn't. It's just not working. It's working too much, you know. They didn't take into account things how it should work. So it's just too powerful for what it is. The fact that you can have 3 fast characters each with a fast attack weapon, they should have limited it to max amount of 2 or something, you know. Kind of feel like, I mean, it's up to you then. It's up to you, whoever you want to go for. But I would go for Erica over Alpha, personally. The same cost, I think. She's harder to come by. We have no idea how she's going to come back. She could go into gold medals herself. We don't know. But she could go into a bit store, and that's basically the impossible place to get her. Just got Gold Mythic Barker and Gold Mythic Andrea 2000. How many Andrea 2Ks have you got? So should I remove the Wild Taunted? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. To be honest, it just doesn't seem to be working. The attack Wild Taunted on her doesn't seem to be working at all. I should have tested it before, like, saying to do it, but like for me, it was just like, yeah, this will work because you know it'll work. I'm not sure what other thing you should do here, to be honest. I mean, I guess you could go for Bleed. She's got quite a decent thing, and that'll just stack. I'll just stack. And if you've got the Bleed mod from League a couple of seasons ago, it could be useful on her. Let's see what she can get off the first turn like this now. Okay. The Bleed is 21,549. I mean, we can see it on other characters. See, she adds 6k Bleed. That's actually not too bad. That's actually not too bad. Adding 6k Bleed. Is it 6k? Just under 6k. 5.8 5.7 or something like that. 5.7. 5.6. So that could be pretty good because her attack stat is so high. Yeah. Try Ico lead Dwight, Abe, Mirabelle, and Andrew 2000. But Zachary on the defense team would destroy me in that team, though. Like, you notice my bleed status is on my team, right? They're gone. That's the whole reason I use Scotsman. I'm no longer bleeding. I'm honestly almost the entire kill potential on this defense team has just been eliminated because I'm going to take him out turn 1, and then there's no more kill potential now. But surviving with everyone alive is almost impossible now. Sucks. It's so good. I used Dwight first turn, then Abe, then Andrea. For war anyway. Yeah, I mean, if you've got Zachary, I don't think you need to do that. If you don't have Zachary, you potentially could do that way. Burn would be really high. Did not take dead into account in the past, thanks. I think it did. I think it always did take dead characters into the account. It just doesn't seem, I don't know, it just doesn't seem to, like, just kind of seems like they didn't have the technology to stop it doing certain things, and that was one of the things that they didn't have the technology to do. I don't know. 25,000 burn first turn, round to 2 or 3 tunes. I mean, my burn there is 17,000 to 2, but it's also 20k bleed. I used Ty Lead, Zachary, Cliff, Uncle Sam, and Annoying Negan. Annoying Negan. I was only losing defense battles because my faction would get the slow territory or in the warm-up. That was your attack team or defense team. Annoying Negan. Oh right, you mean payback Negan? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Just can't rush certain scenarios. Although the burn gets cleansed again. Didn't I just do this? Felt like I just did this. I guess I did it earlier. I guess I did it way earlier. Way earlier. My defense team for some reason. Oh right, yeah, I dropped my team for the last war. And I have yet to change it. I got Andrea 2k, Limit Break 2. Nice. Would recommend. She's a lot of fun. Shit did a foon. I love it when you get loads of missions in a row you can skip. No. happens at every team. There we go. There we go. I need to yeah. And her electric burn is max. Yeah, recommended. I think I've only upgraded 2 things on her so far. I'm basically going to upgrade her in like stints. Lightning Rod has been really useful. You saw me decap Dr. Stevens in one of the previous like test attacks just now, because that's what Lightning Rod can do. Has a 45% chance at putting crosshairs on a character, and if it Doc Stevens, it stops his halo. Really useful. Thunder Veil is probably what I'll do next. I haven't had a problem with the Reflect. Basically, I want to see what I have problems with, and then I'll upgrade the things related to that if I think they're needed. I haven't had any problems with the Reflect, so I'm not going to do anything with the Reflect just now. I might do Agility next, just to give her increased hit damage, but I kind of don't mind her not doing too much damage, because I want her to multi-hit characters for the decap thing to more likely happen. So like the first one, the obvious one always upgrade is electrical burns. The rest I would test her out first, but Lightning Rod has been really useful. Thunder Veil not 100% required. It will be nice. I think it'd be better for things like Bide. For instance, if you attacked a Bide character, you could potentially block their Reflect or their Bide damage. It's considered Reflect damage. Because it's counter damage. Lightning Rod. My dev team with Sam and Cliff, and it stops huge hits. And Sam, who also has a great Reflect mod on. This I have to say, this is one of the reasons I like this team a lot. This attack team a lot. It doesn't have too much of a problem with Reflect. Doesn't have too much of a problem. Has her damage just gone up? Why did it just go up to 92k? It was at 91 point something. What did I change on her? What just changed? Something changed? What did I do? I changed her. Oh, I gave her a plat mod. She had a gold mod there. Okay. I attached that one up a little bit. Just a teeny weeny bit. Hey, what's up, Spider? Lock and key. Reflect can be useful on S-class defense, taking out a Marge or Mackenzie. Reflect kills me sometimes. True, but when I take on those teams, I take in this team. Marge and like they generally use a Mercer, and then what I do is I use Magna to remove like the specialist skill, normalize on like let's say Mackenzie, and I follow with Andrea, and it's a guaranteed kill. It's a guaranteed kill. And then if they've got like a Zachary, I can cleanse some of the bleeds. Not all of it, but some of it. Not all of it, but some of it. 40k attack. How much attack have I got on mine? I didn't check her weapon. Let me just check her weapon. Interesting. Interesting. Let me check mine. I got 44k attack and limit break, no limit break. So I'm getting slightly higher bleed than you, not by much, but by like 1,000. Because I got 1535 on it. Just slightly more. Few cliffs in, yeah. Although, because I have a damage over time team, it works. And guess who counters Cliff, guys?
This guy counters Cliff really well. Because with his aggro, he eventually becomes an absolute, like, tank. Not just in terms of taking damage, but in dealing it. He's like, it's a cannon. His signature move against anybody, because it does trait damage, just blows anybody up with the aggro. It's such a nice combo. And it's such a cool combo. The trait damage. Does it get increased when it goes up? No, it's still 200%. The extra guardian shields though is nasty, but yeah. With me, Dwight burn, Abe doubles, Andrea spreads burn to all. Yep. I mean, that is definitely a tactic, but it takes 3 characters to do that, right? It's taking 3 characters to do that. I mean, I get it, but yeah. What's up, David? Welcome to the stream. Any of them hit her, you get a chance to decap with crosshairs. No, it's not about hitting her. It's about her hitting them. It's about her hitting them. Read the skill. When attacking a target with a burn status, 45% chance that enemy gets crosshairs for 2 turns. So she has to attack someone with burn. The downside of this, when she's with Zachary, is you can potentially take out characters turn 1 who you want to decap, and you don't get a chance to even have this work. And it doesn't work off of her turn 1 basic attack, because the burn effectively comes in afterwards. Like it does the basic attack hit, damage, burn passive, specialist skill comes in last. The passive comes in at the same time. Like they come in at the same time. Like electrical, maybe it's like electrical burns passive comes in first, then lightning roll afterwards. You know. Actually, wait a sec. Yeah, if that is the case, it should potentially do it, right? But I guess that it just doesn't. I haven't seen it proc anyway. You put a play mod over the gold attack while taunted. And then I see. Yeah. I did put a play mod indeed. Yeah, it's a shame. I think that attack while taunted should work, and it would be obviously awesome if it did. But yeah. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, Daniel. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I think Cliff is pretty decent. Your attack teams are real thought out. I run main and 2 alts and pound. That's why I like watching you. Yeah, I think I pretty much just have a main and a secondary right now. Like that's my main. That's basically everybody. Unless I specifically know they've got a build, I might take a different team. And that is Mercer. Basically, all these other teams you see are just random teams that I built for maybe for conquest stages or something. Or this was a secondary defense team which I did use for a little while, but I think people are onto this now. Like I was getting huge amounts of defense at one point with this, but I think people are a bit more onto this now. I didn't even really put much thought into this defense team, but I was getting quite a lot of defense in the last war. I was getting a lot of defense. I was last one alive a lot. I think it's just because my weapons are pretty decent. I think it's because my weapons are decent. I don't think it's anything other than that, really. Just I've got decent weapons on my characters. Yeah. I think that's going to be it. I've been slacking over the past month in the game. I have grown stale. You have. That's not good. You shouldn't grow stale. That's not good. I don't have that many counters. Got to move fast. Yep. Got to move fast. But I would recommend that team that I used there for Mercer. Specifically, Andrea. That Andrea is awesome for Mercer teams just because of the follow-up. She blows up 3 characters, you know, with Rampage. She gets a follow-up. The only thing that can kind of get a bit weird sometimes is if you attack a team that has Mackenzie in it with a Mercer lead and also has a Cliff. You got to attack someone else first so that that Cliff takes the damage. Like for instance, you've got to remove like the Guardian Shields if there are Guardian Shields up on Mercer, attack him with your like whoever to do damage so that Cliff takes the damage, and then you attack with Andrea. It's got to be that way. When I get more silvers, will be able to limit break 1 Andrea 2000. You don't need silvers to limit break characters. You only need silvers to grade 5 them. But I guess you mean to grade 5 them and then limit break her, right? Had to remind all my faction the raids mission for Didn't Defenders. I bet many missed them. Yeah, how long's left on that? Two hours. I'm going to message my brother. Just going to give him a quick PM.
Feels good. Sounds good.
Okay, he's got the message. I'm liking the Andrea potential. Michonne 2K is such a beast of me. Yep, Andrea's awesome. Thank you so much, Seren. Thank you so much for super chat. Appreciate it. Give me the love hearts. Thank you. $25 raid wins, yeah. I think I've done everything so far. Is anyone else going for Mirabelle and in the same position as me on 900? Are we in the same spot? Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I've done everything. I'm pretty sure. I don't really raid outside ADT. Yeah, I don't normally either. Except I do my dailies, so I do my 3 raids a day. I just do my 3 raids when I wake up. Oh, we got to do it. Is it? Have they brought back 5-star arena? Answer's no. Oh, it is domination. Where's my team at? Where's my team at? Don't block my team this time. I don't know why it blocked it last time. I couldn't copy paste it, but I could build it. It's so stupid. I can't copy paste it again. I'm not going to be able to copy paste it again. I can feel it. I don't know why. Why is it not letting me copy paste it? But I could build it though. Is that like a new issue? Is that a new issue? I still need to upgrade Andrea's weapon. Every time I forget. Every single time. I'm just like, wait a sec. Wait a second. I'll put him there. Yeah. Every single time. Okay, what we got? Outlaws characters. How can I deal with Outlaws characters? Do I just take a Magna? gonna have to get lucky. I'm gonna have to get lucky on 2 attacks, I guess. Oh no, I can't attack that team. I'm gonna have to get lucky on 1 attack. Yeah, 58%, 65. I think that's it. Got to get lucky on that 1 attack. And that's actually the only reason I'm really taking a run is for that 1 team as well. 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, no. It isn't the only reason, but yeah. 4, 5. 5. 5. What's up, Tuck? 900. Okay, cool. Almost to missed getting Robo shown. Have at least 1 gold of each allegiance, not all tier 5 though. Like 1 gold of each character from each allegiance. What's up, Demon? Allows you with silver choice tokens right now. Need a good pool. Can you explain slow weapons? I finally got one, but it doesn't seem to help with double Gabriel team in Conquest. Slow weapons. I don't know what you mean. Do you mean slow mods? They did change how slow mods work with the Mythic update, or like one of the updates. Okay, skip that team. Skip a roo. Okay. Dropping D for yeah. It's going good, Demon. Thanks for asking. Thanks for tuning in. If you mean attack while slowed, yeah, they did change it, unfortunately. Well, this actually might be a difficult team to take out. Fortunately, they have a pretty duff character here. Fortunately, who I'll be able to take out. Okay, need to be careful. I don't think I killed her. Oh, I did. Okay. I saw her HP bar still. I was like, oh. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, J-Dub. Can you help me like form a team, because I got a terrible team? If you want help with team builds, I've got a section on my Discord for it. Okay, this is it, guys. Will she resist? This is the most important bit. She did. Happy days. Happy days, and they have a beta who is like literally the least tankiest character in existence. Least tankiest character ever. Has she got absolute defense? Yeah, she does. Doesn't matter too much. What's up, Tex? Welcome to the stream, brother. That was it. That was the hard team. That was just pure RNG. Pure RNG. Let me just lose to this team real quick after saying that was the hard. The other team was the hard team. Let me just do that real quick. I did. I knew it. I knew it. She has to rush, right? No, she doesn't have to rush. Oh man, I completely messed this up. How much AP does she give? Ah, I've messed this up. I think I messed this up. We'll see if I can claw it back. I think I messed it up. I did. Unbelievable. You've got to do this, Axel. Oh my god. Crit, baby. Crit. Get a little bit too ego, that one. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. No. Whew. I'm going to just put that down to RNG. I gotta get my last mission done. Thank you very much. I'll be right back when you end the stream. Got a little bit more to go. Gonna chill out for a little bit. Pure RNG, Lock wins, then says, don't worry, next team will be easier than losers. It was close. I nearly messed up. If I didn't come up with that big boy crit, it's a good job he had like a really good weapon. He has a buffed out weapon 45%, but also he's got 15 35s around him. I think he had like pretty good attack. Let's have a little check. I think it should be the same sort of attack stat they will have in the actual set team, which I couldn't copy. It'll be quite similar. Way down here. It'll be quite similar to this. 15k attack. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, it looks reasonable considering like Arab has 7k here. Unmodded. Yeah, I think it seems to be pretty good. Seems to be pretty good. Enjoyed you limit break 3 video until I agree with you. Way too earlier now scares me to see what is really happening. I don't know. Hopefully they communicate some stuff to us. I think I mean I saw a lot of people just with the same opinion as me. And that's why I put out the video. Just to like, you know, give people a place where they could air their grievances. And then also, if Scopely want to look, they can see that, you know, the things that people are saying. And it gives them an idea of how people are feeling about this. I mean, I gave my own opinions. I don't normally do videos like that in terms of just like ranting. I do one every now and again, every 6 months. You know, there's got to be a rant video that comes out where it's just like, it's generally something that's messed up. And this one seems to be a bit quite messed up, but you know. Yeah, no worries, Demon. I'm Brazilian and I love a lot of my videos in TWD. I wish you all the best and thank you for also videos. No worries. Thank you very much for your kind words. Nemo. I want to say Anonimo, but I'm pronouncing that O incorrectly. I know. Thank you so much. Hey, what's up, Dino? Welcome to the stream. You meant to comment on your yeah, I meant to comment on your RB3. I agree. Also, too soon. Yeah, I mean, we're just not getting all the info. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to talk about it too much in this stream. The video's there if you want to watch it. Just trying to just chill out today on stream. I could tell I needed to make that video. My Saturday stream was salty, and if I'm salty like that, I need to just make a video and rant. It's happened a couple of times before, and I haven't made the rant video, and it just makes me salty for weeks. Like, I had the same thing happen in the S-Class era where I could feel there was a new thing coming. We just weren't getting communicated with. Obviously, they're not really going to communicate a new era too quickly. Although I will say, as much as I don't really like era changes too much, I think the Conquest one was communicated pretty well, and they give us quite a long time to like prepare. So it definitely could have been worse to us, but yeah, I don't want any more of that stuff. Is my daily using Locke's words against them? Yeah, well, thank you. I wish they made S-Class cards more accessible. Yeah, this is something that's come up quite a bit. Like, I've been farming for Akira since Mythics dropped, right? And I'm 500 cards away from getting him still. which doesn't seem like a lot, but that's still going to take me probably 2 weeks to get, 3 weeks to get maybe. You know? And when I need 6,000, well, I need 10,000, but I need 6,000 of his cards. It's like, yeah. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Christmas would be okay. Well, I originally thought like January or February would be good because generally Scopely have like a quite a solid month off of like full development. They'll run events and stuff like that. They'll run like the core of the game, but like when it comes to like things being developed already thought about in terms of being like dropping in those times, generally it's a no. And I figured New Year would be great. Like it'd be like a good way to pull people back in. You know, I think Limit Break can be fun. I think the way it's been done has not been amazingly fun. Limit Break reminded me quite a lot of Legacy Ascendables, where like an old character could become good based on what the new Legacy upgrades they got, basically. And this is effectively what our Limit Break was doing. It was potentially making an older character good. Like, it did the same in here. It did, like, Connor. Connor is an accessible character now. And he became, like, honestly, he became like a tier 1 character again. Just on one Limit Break. Just because it changed it from turn 2 to turn 1. Like, literally, that Limit Break 2 there, that initial cooldown change, big change. And that's what it can take. Just a small tweak to a character can make them really useful. But you need to have space. You just need to have space. And there's not enough space. Not enough. Every 6 months is about right for a run era. I haven't been this disappointed in Scopely since they took all my snowballs away last Christmas. I still, you know what, this is a funny one, right? I've still got some Christmas items from like Christmas, like 4 Christmases ago. I'm not even joking as well. Santa hats, there's still the broken candy canes in here. But I've still got Santa hats. Shattered ornaments. I think the shattered ornaments, I could be wrong. Was that part of the Wendy Gate? Or no, I think Wendy Gate, the thing was started with a W. That's why Wendy was in there by accident. But like that is a long time ago. That is like 3 or 4 Christmases ago. You know, these are not new. And there's nothing I can do. I think I can sell them for 10 food each. Awesome. Chillaxing, yeah. Relaxing. Salty lockdown, I don't mind. Someone has to say it. I mean, I think other people were, but you know, I have got quite a big channel, so sometimes what I say can be listened to a little bit more. But I generally just try and echo what I see within my community, if I agree with it. If I'm seeing some dumb stuff said by, you know, you guys or anyone, I'm not gonna make a video on it because they think it's something that needs to be made a video on. It all has to line up, and this one is like, this one all lines up, you know, for me at least. I've been farming for a little for AJ. I think I got AJ, I'm not sure. I wanted to get my where is he? There he is. I wanted to get my Telltale characters. Might need to upgrade him to get him that hat. He seems to lose weight. No, maybe it's just the throw. He loses a lot of size with the throw. Although maybe it's the jacket as well, opening up. He gets a bit wear and tear as well. The 30 card remap is insulting for obsolete tunes. And we still can't get some S-classes anywhere. Yeah, the biggest issue I find is that we are required to have them because of the arena. Probably not good for one's flourisher. I don't know. I think if you, as long as you're not raging, like I'm not raging. I'm just, you know. At least they were right about S-class still being useful. Sick of the S-class teams. I mean, I think it's unintentional to a certain extent with some of these characters. I'm asking, how would you attack double Gabriel, Dot Stevens, Ezekiel Gator with slow when being attacked weapons? I think the way I got through those stages was Tyrese and attack while slowed on the mods and then doing a rush. That's how I got through those stages and just used to rock those stages. Or you could use payback teams if you're still in Conquest 1 or 2. I have those 3+ old stockings, yeah. Nearly to AJ, he's the one I missed. Upgrading for the hat. Bring Disco Broccoli back. Disco Broccoli, man. You know, you could actually buy a figurine of Disco Broccoli at one point. Why can't you farm torch stages? I mean, you can. You just have to have torches. I mean, when I say farm, you have to do it like day after day after day. They need to change something, I think, for sure. I think they should just change the they should just announce if they're gonna stop S classes being a thing. They should just announce they're gonna stop it and then just make it so this crate, this daily one, it gives like 3 maybe. So you're getting nearly 100 a day, and that means, I mean, it still take 100 days for you to get one, but still. The weekly S-class maps stink. Some tunes on it you can't even get. Yeah, some of them are like World Champions and stuff. I think this was more just to make it so that, you know, honoring past progress thing. I don't think the Super S-class roadmaps are bad. I think they're just how long they last is, though. The timing of them, especially if there's a war weekend, it's really badly timed for me. Because you have to do it that day during a war, basically. It's just like rough. You got like 1,000 torches, why just one a day? I mean, 1,000 torches isn't a lot. That's only 5 runs. So it's not like, yeah. It's not like you can't just do it 5 separate days. I remember I used to have so many torches. You get through them so quick. Get through them so quickly. I think I'm gonna get overtaken here, to be honest. I could probably drop another like 20 million if I wanted to, but I don't think I'm gonna bother doing 20 million somehow. Rants on Lockdown's Discord. I mean, I probably wouldn't do it on my Discord. If you're saying you're going to, well, I mean, yeah. Oh, we hit 50 likes on the stream, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Fix the gear sliders. Honestly, that quality of life upgrade was just nuts. It's so crazy how big a deal some quality of life stuff can, what bigger impact it can have, you know? That was awesome. Being able to open multiple gear crates at the same time. Who did that? Cola. But yeah, being able to open multiple gear crates at the same time. I mean, it's not even gear crates, just like crates in general. So good. So good. How did I take 0 damage reflect? I didn't see. Did I have a Guardian Shield on me? Or maybe Mirabelle Guardian Shield. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh man, I gotta have a team that's just loose. I guess this one. 6. Go Clem. Get things done. Conquest 2, I forgot to mention the 15% reduced rush damage on Gator. Yeah, I think the way I got through that was probably with attack while slowed on Tyrese. But they changed the way that mod works now, so it might be quite difficult to get through it. How is your region? We have like same 5 factions in top all time. I mean, that's generally how it is with all regions, right? You're gonna have the same factions in the same sort of spots all time. Like at the end of the day, people don't want to compete too hard in faction stuff. Speaking of weird stuff, I have like 5,100. Yeah. I've also got them, I think. I think they did give us compensation for these. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure they gave us compensation for these, but they never removed them. Like they said, "Oh, we gave those by accident, so here you go. Here's the compensation." But they just sat here now. So it's kind of like a lot of relics from like years past that are just sitting here for some reason. It's easy to critique others, but forget to. I mean, I generally give credit where credit's due. I mean, so much so that when I give credit, people obviously hate on me because I'm giving credit. People love people who give just a constant hate. I've noticed. Even in good circumstances, people love people who give constant hate. You know, people still talk about previous content creators who that's all they did was they just hated on everything, even when stuff was good. You know, it's just like okay. I rocked Clemmer's lead for ages. She was so underrated. I mean, I don't think she was underrated. I think people just... She was competing with an attack leader we already had, right? And people just already had them maxed out, right? Like Priya. She was competing with Priya. But for the melee lead, I preferred Ivanova, mainly because Ivanova gave focus turn 2, and that was so good. And the attack buff as well. I mean, you didn't need the attack buff once strong attacks, but I don't think I had strong attacks back then. I actually helped design this character as well. Like how her rush worked when it comes to like it being a line. Initially it wasn't a line, and I said it would be good because of the combo with Arav, and I helped design Erin a little bit. Some of these characters, like I get messages from the character designers at Scopely about just some tweaks. If I thought there would be tweaks, and sometimes the things I think about get in the game. For instance, I know some of you already know this, but this guy's specialist skill was actually my idea. Halo. I said it in a meeting with the head of character design, and they really liked the idea. And this was way before that Mythics came out. It's about a year before. But for what I understand, the turnaround on character design is quite long. Like, it isn't like they design a character, the next week they've got the character like prototype, and then like the next week they can promote and release it. It's like 3 to 6 months sometimes. It really depends on the character. It depends on if they've got new tech or if they've got old tech design. It can take a lot longer to get into the game if they've got newer technology. That's why when it came to characters that dropped in Mythic, we saw a lot of new technology because they tested it out before, and they wanted it to be like a special thing, like aggro and stuff like that. You give credit and you work for Scopa, yeah. Definitely. Is today the last Silver Spree roadmap? I don't know about the last Silver Spree roadmap. It could potentially be the last one. But I'm fairly certain it's the last Fuel roadmap. So, yeah, if you want to farm the Fuel roadmap... what did I want to farm it for? I mean, I don't need to farm it. I don't need to do the anything in here. I'm good. But if you need to farm it for your missions and stuff, then do it. Rosita is so much fun. Why? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, there are some people who just complain for the sake of complaining. It's just the way it is. Like I've literally seen screenshots of people trash talking me on other Discords because I said she was good. And I was just like, okay. Okay. I'd say she's one of the hardest hitting characters in the game. Very, very few percentage damage dealers are actually like formidable now. And she is one of them. How would you mod Uncle Sam and Dr. Stevens for defense? Uncle Sam, I'll go mainly for HP. I make sure he had like a 60-65% HP base. So like, let's say you got 100% stat. 65% of his stat balance between HP and defense, what you want to be in HP, 60 to 65%. And this is because he gets a 50% defense boost when he defends, so he's going to get a massive defense boost then. And also, every time he gets basic attacked, he's going to heal himself for 10% of his max HP, so it being higher as well is going to be quite beneficial. Actually, can hold an 8% crit expert weapon, like... Yeah. She can hold a lot of different stuff. You know, she mainly supportive stuff, but she can also just hold weapons that nuke, as we've seen with the, because her rush can crit. That is the most interesting part of her. You farmed the fuel map, yeah. I definitely did. I farmed it so heavily. Where is it? I farmed it so heavily that I managed to pick up quite a lot of these military supply packs, because you could get one of these military supply packs every day you did the roadmap after you picked up Andrea 2K. Yeah. Heavy HP, yeah. Rosita looks awesome, especially with your weapon build, but I haven't even had time to level up Andrea 2K yet. Yeah, it can be tough. It can be tough to prioritize leveling up characters. I get that. I did it for Andrea 2K just because I knew, because I got it to Limit Break 2 instantly, I knew she was going to have a lot of power. I knew she was going to have a lot of power. I mean, I potentially could do that, you know. I mean, who else could I do it for? I Limit Broke Michonne and Sandy, but I haven't even used them yet in Limit Break 2. Who else would I do it for? I think I'm going to just do it because I'm using her. So why not? Let's get her fully maxed out. Let's go for it. It's not that one. Let's go for that. Let's get some more stats. The only thing that's a shame about these like 2000 characters, they don't have like, especially the ones that have weapons like this. They don't have cool sounding weapon shots. Like, could you imagine if this was like a pulse, like, boom, boom, boom. See, like just literally, someone at Scobie needs to record me making sounds on stream, put it in the game. I think these weapons, in the meantime, could probably have Abe's rocket launcher instead, and it would work. It would be more viable, like this. It sounds a little bit more. It doesn't make any sense that it's an AR. Star Wars shots, yeah, indeed. Although they seem a bit more hefty. Star Wars shots are like little pistols a lot of the time. Who's the other character that has it? Laurie. Where is she? Same deal. Animation's really nice though. I like the animation. Could Gator be Limit Break 2, me for gold medals? But not sure. It depends. It depends. And she can hold the best weapon in the game, Diamond Knife. Now it's 24-hour training crates per tokens. Yeah. My biggest problem is military gear. I have 100 of each trainers. Military supplies. You mean for the character upgrades? I would generally just prioritize the character you want to upgrade. Don't just randomly upgrade every character, right? So like, Dwight. Not really upgraded any of his skills, I don't think. Like 1 out of 20, 1 out of 20, 3 out of 20. The reason I did the 1 out of 20, I think I was just testing something out. Like if I'm really gonna use a character, that's how they should look. If the character doesn't have very good upgrades, for instance, Tyrese has some of the worst passive upgrades in the game, just don't upgrade his passives at all. Like in terms of how you should build him for his rush. If you're building him for his signature move, then you should upgrade everything, because it all is really good for his signature move. But I'm using him for his rush, and nothing on his passives does anything for his rush, so it's pointless. So just prioritize certain characters. Finally gets banned. You're getting closer for sure. Andrea's 4-shot rush rocks, yeah. Men in Black guns pretty much. Might sound like that, but that's because in my head, yeah. I mean, people don't have the sounds on like I do a lot of the time, so yeah. I mean, it's funny how we as humans, like, we fill in sounds even if we don't hear them, right? If you see a video where someone drops something in water, you can hear a splash sometimes in your head, you know? Her gun reminds me of Oldham's. Yeah. I remember that one. Don't ever press the red button. Does it have a red button on it? I mean, it's got quite a few buttons. This is probably bigger, honestly. That was a weird shape. That one. That's the best part of the Mythic era. Pick and choose traits. What do you mean? Pick and choose traits. You mean like the skills? Like you can just pick which ones you want to upgrade. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty good. It'd be nice if they, especially with the limit breaks, it'd be nice if the characters got limit breaks that made sense though. Like for instance, this guy. He gets an attack bonus on his rush. So it goes from 150% to 200% attack. That's literally all he gets. An extra 50% attack. It's weird. And then he gets an inbuilt 25% attack bonus. Like, he's a tank. He's a tank. He a tank. It's just kind of strange. But oh well. I'm not crafting anything right now. Have we got territories? Nope. I need to get those crafts started by tomorrow. Hopefully we get double Halo. 2 Halo characters. I think Halo would work quite well on an attack team character. Because if they get focused, then at least they can come back. They'll just have less AP. And if they get reflected, they'll come back. You know? They'll just have less AP. I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Halo would work quite good on attack. Yeah. So like Zeke, you don't have to turn on pain split. Yeah. It's pretty much what I've done on Zeke. I've done everything but pain split. Well, I haven't done the last upgrades either. I should get around to these. This is quite important. I mean, fine. How much of a stat boost does he get there? 44k HP, 52.5k defense. Tanky Zeke. Yeah, Richard, exactly. There's that. I mean, even that in itself wasn't too bad, but yeah, I think there could have been easy like tip boxes. Like, yeah, I want this to be enabled, this to be disabled. You could do it at any point. So imagine you could max out Zeke, but at any point I could say no, I don't want him to do his pain split. I could just untick it, you know, enable, disable. That would be really good. And that way it'd make me spend more resources, because there are certain scenarios where I might want to have it on. Certain scenarios. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end my stream here. I'm still kind of tired, honestly, after the weekend. So, like, I'm getting early nights. It's only 10:30 and I think I'm actually going to go to sleep, which is, you know, normally I'm someone who goes to bed like between 12 and 1 a lot of the time, but like, if I go to bed now, I know I'm going to wake up at like 6 a.m, which is not what I want to do. But, you know, I think it's probably going to happen. I'll try. I'm going to try and stay awake, but we'll see. My next stream is going to be Thursday, guys. I'll hopefully have some video content out for you tomorrow. Probably some event information when it comes to the next event. I have to wait and see if we get any info. Drop. But yeah, that's it for today's stream, guys. I hope you have a nice week. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.